Now then guys, how you doing? Welcome back. Thank you for joining me again. And I start off with this little bit of news from the Club Vision. I'm finally beginning my coaching course. Now it's going to take over 4 months. However, I'm finally on the ladder. I'm finally getting some coaching qualifications. So I don't necessarily feel that I need to jump ship just as yet. But, you know, we currently sat top of the league. I think that's worth celebrating as well. As you can see there, top of the league, 42 points on the board. TNS, a point behind us. But more importantly, we've now all played 18 games, which is massive. So we've played 18, won 13. Drew 3, lost 2, 35 goals scored, 15 conceded. We're doing quality here, plus 20 goal difference, 1 goal worse than TNS with 21, but again, we are playing incredibly well. So on the transfer side then, Charlie Edge has left us. He's left on a free transfer, didn't want to be with us anymore. Felt that he wanted a new challenge, which surprises me with the way we're playing. But yeah, he come up to me, said, I want to leave at the end of the season. I accepted, and then I was given the option to let him go now. So for us this season, he had actually played 6 games. He played 34 last season for us, a 6.68 rating though. So Charlie Edge has left on a free transfer. But coming in then, I have brought in Callum Roberts as a left back. Just another depth option out there. 24-year-old Welshman, current ability 2.5 star, potential ability 4 star. And we got him on a free transfer from Newtown, where he already played 10 times for them this season. It shows like what impact we're having on the league at the minute, where players will jump ship and come and join us. So yeah, Callum Roberts, 24-year-old, comes and joins us as a left back. Schedule-wise then, between episodes, we managed to get a 1-0 victory away from home at Pennybond. Dominic Hamilton with a penalty on 92 minutes. We completely dominated this game. 17 shots, 10 on target, 56% possession. And I said it in the last episode, you know, in the previous season, this is a game we would have dropped points in. We then had a 3-0 victory away from home again at Lamwick Major in the MG Cup quarter-final. 19 shots, 8 on target, 62% possession. This one was a formality. Andrew Roach with a goal on 8, Gayassi on 41, and Robles in the second minute of first half stoppage time getting us through there. And we managed to get a massive 1-0 victory against Cardiff Met Uni. Jake Burton with a goal in the 94th minute. It wasn't exactly a classic of a game, but just that ball over the top. Burton manages to play off the shoulder and finishes it off. You know, absolute scenes getting that goal. Literally 20 seconds before full time. But we had 9 shots, 2 on target. They had 6 and 3. We had 65% possession. We were deserved winners, but like I say, it was a poor game of football. So the first game up today then, guys, is the MG Cup semi-final against Cardiff Met. Well, I'm sure we fell at this hurdle last season. We didn't actually. We went out in the quarter-final, 1-0 to Pennybond. Hopefully there's not a similar result here. But yeah, game against Cardiff Met in the Cup. So team selection wise for today's game, then we're going to go with Davis in goal, Hartshorn, Jones, Ellerslie and Hamilton at the back, with Vieira and Reynolds in the middle, Weeks and Agmiyang out wide, and then Roach and Robles up top. You know, so we are 90 minutes away from our first finally. What do we say to the guys? I want you to pick up where you left off last time out. I expect you to come back after this match as finalists. That's what I'm going to say. We want to get into our first cup final. Looking at Cardiff Met then, they're lining with a 4-2-3-1. Rittenberg, obviously, he's caused us problems in the past. Let's go disco. Now, we've just scraped past Cardiff Met in the league, like you've just seen. So, it's going to be a tight one again. As Hartshorn picks it up then to Weeks. What's his option? As he goes all the way back to Davison and we go. Ellerslie, we need to make some moves here. As Reynolds, look at the gap between our midfield and the strikers there. That's something I might need to look at. As Ellerslie to Jones. Hartshorn. Weeks then. Come on, lad, beat him. Weeks has got a bit of pace about him. There's a ball into the box as Robles is there. He's challenged and held up as Vieira. Go out wide. Agmiyang. He's got to play it on the overlap should he want to go there. But Hamilton backs off. Guys, come on. It's a bit too patient for me, especially when we're playing attacking as well. And we're all the way back to Ellerslie, who basically started off the move. Agmiyang then, who has got the pace. Ball over to Vieira. Ball through to Weeks. Can he square it? Weeks across to Robles, who scores. And there we go. On 8 minutes, we are 1-0 up. And we've got 1 foot in the final. A decent move, but there was just far too much build-up there. It's Vieira to Weeks, and Robles just peels off his man and gets the goal, 1-0. As we get into the 25th minute mark, then we've had 7 shots, 3 on target, 63% possession. Cardiff Met not doing anything yet. Don't want to jinx that, you know, commentator's curse. But we're looking good for it in the first half. As we go into half-time then, with absolutely nothing happening, we had 8 shots, 3 on target, 56% possession. I'm happy with how that's going. I think our passing has been good so far. Keep it up. Tactically then, any changes to be made? Reynolds on a 6.6. What's my option in the middle? Have I got one? Not really. I've done it again. I've not brought a central midfielder in with us. So I may not push the change at the minute then. Start the second half. Let's go. 45 minutes away from a final, guys. Come on. Right, we have a highlight then as Weeks in possession. Hartshorn on the overlap, that's nice. It's like Robles, I think, in the middle there. As we go all the way back, that is a poor pass. Weeks, and we start again. Vieira to Roach. Ball out, he's cut out, and there we go. We've turned over possession. We've done well out to slow it down. But Cardiff Met on the ball. Come on, let's pick that one up. No pressure at all as Ellerslie just brings it down. Look at that, calm as you like. Ball over the top. Roach doesn't get there. Vieira does though. Quality. Robles to Weeks. Go on, Weeks, lad. He's got options. Weeks has been good. Roach has crossed. Robles. There you go, Robles again. We're 2-0 up on 52 minutes. And it's party time now. Weeks does quite well there. As he manages to turn back inside. It was this Roach on the edge of the 6-yard box. Then he puts it on a play for Robles. His second goal of the game. As I've still got 3 changes to make. I'll make a couple on 70 minutes. And it ticks up to the 70-minute mark then. So let's do that now. So Aubameyang's going to come off. Giassi's going to come on there. Lever for Jones, who's on a card. That is it. Hopefully the change at the centre-back position doesn't turn the game. As there is a highlight then. Hartshorn with the throw. Robles not there. And there we go. They could hit us on the counter. Price in possession. Don't do this to us. A goal now. And the pressure is on as we got 14 minutes of the game left. Look at the amount of white shirts in the box for us there. There should be absolutely no pressure as Watts. Ball through. It's off the post. He's got to be offside. Linesman's got his flag up anywhere. I've seen that much. It's Dominic Hamilton. Whew. We see it again. Oh, he's well off. No danger there. As we are going into the final 5 minutes, then what a start to the episode this would be. Another highlight there was Price with the ball out to Evans. Get a foot in. There we go. Weeks, let's break away. Weeks has been quality today. On a 7.2. He's been brought down by Price. He's already on a yellow. That's going to be a red card. And there we go. He's off. That's game over. We're into the final. I don't know who we're playing now. We're through. But 2-0 victory. 11 shots. 5 on target. A double for Robles. Well done, lads. Quality. So how have the fans reacted then? Ilsley Bevan says, so proud of Druids today. Kerry Gallagher says, is it too much to ask for us to play in a slightly more exciting way? Are you having a laugh? That was total football as we win in the semi-final. Who are our other opponents? I bet TNS are playing in the other game. TNS, so we're actually taking them on in the final as what was the other semi-final. And TNS won 3-0 against Connors Key. So TNS, massive game in the final. Robles on form. There we go. Druids to play TNS, like I say, on the 14th of January. So not long, a couple of weeks. Barry versus Druids match has been rearranged as well. So our next game then against Connors Key coming up in the league. Right guys then, so game day against Connors Key, like I say, they're in 3rd place, we're in 2nd. This is a massive derby for us. Cardiff Met taking on Barry as well. But a game has just been played and TNS drew 0-0 with Newtown. So TNS go on top of the league. However, they have played an additional game. So a win today puts us 2 points clear. So team selection for today's game, then we're going with Davis in goal, Roberts, Jones, Ellerslie and Hamilton at the back with Vieira and Bale in the middle, Giassi and Aubameyang out wide, and then Burton and Robles, that is not happening. Roach is going to play again up top. So what we're telling the guys then, I want you to pick up where you left off last time out, that's it, let's go. So massive game for us here then, Connors Key currently 5 points behind us, they could close the gap with a win today, getting themselves up to 40 points potentially as we go top of the league as it's currently a draw. Aubameyang got a card on 5 minutes, Giassi on 14 and Bayo on 20. 3 yellow cards already, not ideal. As I'm going to encourage the team, as here we go then, Aubameyang with the corner on 28 minutes. Roach, what a goal, and we are 1-0 up. Roach with his 7th goal of the season. As I've just noticed, there's 28 minutes of this game gone already. But Roach is there, Taylor gets a hand on it in goal, but he cannot keep it out. And we have a throw deep in our half, we don't want to be messing about there. But that's a decent clearance to Giassi then, who has got the pace as well. We have now got plenty of speed in the team as Roach picks it up. Back to Giassi. Ball over to Robles. It's off the post and it's cleared. He's offside anyway. Linesman's got his flag up and that was on 29 minutes. Alright, Roberts with the ball across. What's happened there? It's the quickest highlight you've ever seen, but Roberts plays the ball across and Robles taps it in and we are 2-0 up on 37 minutes. As we see it again, Roberts picks it up on his debut as well. A real rapid highlight there as Robles just, taps it in the 6-yard box. And as it stands, we are 3 points clear at the top. Connors Key getting absolutely smashed here. There is a highlight though. 3rd minute of stoppage time as the ball in. Get it clear. That's a great goal from Matthew Blake. I thought it was an own goal. And they've pulled one back in first half stoppages. As we get to see it again. What a ball in that is. And we're beaten in the air. I actually thought it was an own goal. I thought we'd headed it in the top corner. But at half time, they've managed to get a consolation and they're putting the pressure on. Well done with control and possession. I'm not going to make any changes. I'm happy with what I've seen in that first half. as Weeks then with the ball in, and it's over the bar. That was an early scare from Connors Key there, as they've had 4 shots, 1 on target, and obviously they've got the goal. We've had 6 and 3. I've got some tired legs out there, but I don't really want to make a change yet. Here we go. Watch a worldly free kick from 35 yards. The amount of goals we've conceded from free kicks is scary, and that's well wide, fortunately. As we get into the 60-minute mark then, let's make a change. Vieira's having a shocker on a 6.5. So's Hamilton. Kane Lewis is going to come off for Hamilton, like I say, on a 6.3. Vieira in the midfield. Bayo's on a card as well. I'm going to get Reynolds on for Bayo as well. That'll do. Confirm the substitution. 2 changes made. Even though Vieira's having the shocker on a 6.5. Aguiang then on 65. Come on. It's a penalty. Penalty. There's a shove in the box, and here we go. This has got to be Roach stepping up. Goal. Straight down the middle. I don't want to jinx it. You know, he's due a miss from a penalty spot, but that's his 8th goal of the season. Solid penalty that as well. And there's another highlight then, as Williams in possession. Get a foot in. He just skips past us like we're not there. Petrovic's in the midfield. Williams with the ball over to another Williams. Right, Petrovic again. Guys, get some pressure on. We've got to be careful of the amount of yellow cards we've got. We've got 5 players on a yellow. What a save that is. Tactics-wise then, let's make the change. Aguiang is injured now as well. Alright, I'll swap him round with Gyasi that way. Robles will drop down to there. And then we'll bring Burton on up front. Right, it's a risk. 15 minutes to go. Taking Robles off from up top. But Roach has got 2 goals today. You know, he's playing for a hat-trick. And we have a free kick then. Roach from distance. Can he wrap up his hat-trick? Oh, he does! It's 4-1 now. Roach with his hat-trick, 25 yards out. I was just saying how many goals have been scored and conceded from free kicks. That's an absolute worldie. He knew that had gone in before it at the top corner. As here we go then, highlight. Decent clearance that, as we look to break away again. Robles, Vieira, Burton, right we go, Roach. Can he get 4 today? Reynolds in. Right, and we've just slowed it down in the midfield. We're going to go all the way back. Ellerslie, as we try to create a bit of space. Burton then to Gyasi. Ball through. Burton's there. He's 1-on-1 with the keeper. He's round the keeper. Can he score? He does. The keeper's made an absolute mess of it. And this is just our day. 5-1 up now on 86 minutes. An absolute demolition of Connors Key. You know, we were patient with it. We went all the way back to start with. And then Gyasi with the ball through. It's a quality goal. The keeper, though, spills it. And Burton from a tight angle. 5-1. This has got to be our biggest victory on screen, I think. As we've had 12 shots and 8 on target. Lewis with the throw then. Cleared away. Roberts across. Burton, he scores again. And there you go. It's 6-1 now. In second half stoppage time. Burton obviously just coming on up front. And he's got 2 goals for us. Lewis with the long throw in. You know, we do quite well there. Burton, though. What a header. 6-1. What a victory. 13 shots, 9 on target. We absolutely smashed them. Deserved winners. That's about as comprehensive as it gets. You've blown them away. That's what I want to be telling the guys. As we just continue to build up that morale and the belief, in fairness. It's like I say, 6-1 victory. Cardiff Metro 0-0 with Barry. We are comfortably top of the league. Plus 25 goal difference now. 3 points clear of TNS. Ross Delaney says, great result. Can't believe how good we were. More of the same. Next match, please. I would like more of the same every game. As Aguiang now, he's out with a damaged foot for 2 to 5 weeks. Let's leave that to the physio. Fair enough. We have got Gyasi who can play out there, so we'll be fine. Roach sends Druids top. Roberts makes his debut. A decent debut for him. And classy Roach. Obviously, let's praise him on his hat-trick. You superb, lad. Well done. So that is it. Where'd you join me next? I think for me, then, we look at that cup final. So you'll join me in the next game, then, for that MG League Cup final as we take on the New Saints. Massive game. And our first opportunity to claim a bit of silverware throughout this save. So, yes, that's where you'll join me next, then, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Stay safe, and I'll catch you later. Ta-ra.